Hey guys, it's Conway Plays back with the replay of the day. Today I'll be showcasing the American Premium Tier 7 Tank Destroyer, the T28 HTC. And this tank certainly is a monster. It's practically impenetrable to all Tier 7s and all Tier 6s, except for the two weak spots on the side, and although Tier 8s can go through the frontal flat plate. Its gun is great. It's got a great engine, but it's by no means fast. It certainly allows you to be more active, but let's get right into it. So this replay I recorded on Oasis Palms, and before I forget, I'm gonna double click to remove the timestamp. I got a lot of comments about that. And you'll see, even though I'm Tier 7 in a Tier 8 match, the majority... Well, not the majority, but I am playing low tier, and this tank still kicks ass in low tier. The gun is great. Its APCR is okay. It allows me to go through most tier 8s, because the aim isn't horrible, so that certainly allows me to do anything. One of the drawbacks, though, is its gun depression isn't the best. That's probably the biggest detriment, because the armor, if you angle it correctly, you can bounce a good amount of times against tier 8s. It's just when you find yourself getting swarmed, this tank isn't the best. So it's actually pretty lucky. I don't think I would have done as good if it was an encounter on sands. But one of the things you want to do in this tank is do what I'm doing right here. How if I go behind this little building, I'm going to be able to cover one of my weak spots, and by angling, I'll cover the other gun turret on the other side. And that's the most effective way to use this tank, is go around a corner. And I'll do it again on this side. See how, when I zoom out, yeah, both sides of my tank are covered. You'll see it when I zoom out in a second. Yeah, right there. Both of them are covered. And I'm just in a perfect position right now to do tons of damage. And this gun has great DPM. 300 damage with, I believe it's an 8-second reload? No, 6-second reload. Well, I'm using adrenaline. I actually do think it's 8 seconds, but that's very good. And this Type 62 only penetrated me because he used heat. The game isn't looking too good for us right now. In a second we'll lose 2 tanks because they're getting beat on one heavy on the right side, our VK, which was a huge blow, and that already took a lot of confidence away, but we're still able to pull through. My armor, I know, won't let me down, and right now I'm just looking to hold and sit. This is why this tank is a beast, because when you get into one of these positions, it's insane. And yeah, I know I just missed a shot right there. And see, look at the accuracy on this. Look, as he's going down, I'm aiming at him on the move. And right here I wanted to shoot an HE shot, but I decided against it. Now I'm not feeling the best about my situation, because there's guys on the left and there's guys on the right. I'm particularly scared about the guys on the right because there's a Borsig and then a Tiger. Because it'll take a second for me to kill both of them, and I try to snapshot into that VK, but it doesn't work out as I wanted it to. And this is where swarming gets hard on this tank, because you can't angle against every direction. But I'll take the Tiger. Well, I won't take the Tiger out. I low roll and don't take him out. But right now, I'm concerned about this VK and the Rheinmetall Borsig that is behind me. So right as I shoot, I spot the Borsig, and I turn just enough so he'll have trouble aiming. But that gives me enough time to fire one quick shot into him. The only problem is it's a 2v1 now, and instantly right there I realize I've made a mistake, and I don't want to do that, because he will kill me, but this situation isn't as favorable, because the T28 E3 doesn't have the best penetration in my opinion, and probably can't beat the KV-4 in a 1v1. That's pretty obvious. So I'm telling him to draw him out, because I might be able to hit him 1 or 2 times when he comes between this corridor. And there we go. I get 1 shot, and I'll try for a second. This T28 is not very good. You'll see a bunch of people yelling at him in the future because he can't kill this KV. I made a bad move right there by not using APCR. But luckily he misses, even though I was wiggling, which hopefully would have helped. But right now, it's not looking too good, because if I can't pen, I thankfully use APCR, but... Ooh. And I get a lucky bounce. I wouldn't say lucky, I would say the wiggling is very good. It's very effective. And now I don't want to really go at him, because if our T28 dies, which he might, then it won't look good against me. So our T28 is very bad. I don't want to be mean about it, but he wasn't the best. But we're able to come through with another APCR shot and put it right into his lower plate. So this was a very good game, mastery. Yeah, it just goes to show that this tank is a monster, and it beasts against even tier 8s. So, I mean, there was a very good deal for 5k gold. You get a month of premium too, and it was just great. This is pretty good right here. 6 out of 7 on the enemy team I actually did damage to. I would say I made a ton of credits from this. That's also good. Yeah. Steel wall too. That's very good. But thank you guys for watching. I will have another upload today. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.